Do you think that people get scared when we talk about leads and things like that because they think, man, shit, I got to spend a lot of money and I don't have money and wonder if it doesn't work and then I've wasted the money on the leads and the ads and what am I going to do if I waste all that money? My wife is going to hate me. My husband's going to kick my butt. You know, like what do you think is going through the average mind and how do we overcome that, man?
So what I realized when I was, made a lot of money, lost it all, etc., money will leave your bank account whether you like it or not. That's the reality. Like if you watch closely to the money that has gone through your bank account over the last year, you'll probably be surprised to the number that you actually have in the bank account today. And you'll be like, where the heck did that money go? Because like if you're not tracking it closely, you're gonna be like, where the heck did that money go? So the fact is like that spending $10 a day, $20 a day, it's not a lot of money, but you're investing in the right vehicle to get a disproportionate return. Again, so let's just say, for example, what's the average commission on somebody that sells, let's just say, life insurance?
$1,000.
Okay.
Like
So, okay, $1,000. Perfect. So if I run an ad with a good marketing bow, like a Sexify with a little bow, right? I should be able to start getting leads for like $8, $4, right? If I DM those people, I'm like, Johnny, let's get on a call and explain what this opportunity is, and you close the sale, you're making $1,000, right? At the beginning, it's going to be slow because like the AI on Facebook doesn't know who you want to target, etc. But after you spend, let's just say you spend $1,000 to make $1,000, you lose? No, you didn't, because you just broke even on that front. But now you have a ton of leads that you can follow up with. Plus the AI, it's better than when you started. So this is what I find with, for example, our clients. They will spend $800 to $1,000 and no sale, like literally no sale, just leads coming in. And then by the time they spend like $900 to $1,000, they make one sale for like $3K, right? So spend $1,000 to make $3,000. Maybe like they pay $1,500 like a two-pay. So like they may spend $1,000 to make $1,500. But now by the time they spend $1,200, so just $200 more, they make two more sales. And then and it starts compounding and snowballing from there. So that's the beauty of it. That it snowballs very quickly if you do the right things in the right order, right? And that's what I'm saying. It's like that's what what I did to get out of the situation that I was in, and what I would do again. It was start from zero.
Yes, I it's interesting because when COVID hit in 2020, I kind of said to myself, look, I mean, we're going to go through a major difficult time in the world, and I had been kind of, again, semi-retired even at that time. And I had said to myself, I'm going to run some ads. And because I knew that my organization, I have 1,500 licensed agents, 52 locations, and the whole organization basically runs on its own. But I knew there was going to be casualties of war in this whole game because, some of these locations, they're not going to survive when the whole world takes a shit, right? And so I said, I'm going to run some ads. I'm going to show everybody that lead generation is real. I'd never run ads in my life in 25 years 24 years or something like that of being in business, 23 years of being in business. And I said, I'm going to go run ads and I'm going to see if I can make this work because I want to take everybody's excuses away. So nobody can ever come to me and say, oh, COVID wrecked my business and killed my business and doesn't work and I can't make it anymore. And so I spent, and this is what's fun, you'll laugh at this, but I spent $3,000 in Facebook ads that year because I just kept turning it on, turning it off, turning it on, turning it on. Now I did have a good guy that I was working with back then, and he was pretty good. We made some videos together, and he was really good marketer, very good marketer. And we ran these ads. I spent $3,000, and the entire year of 2020, I had recruited 61 direct people to me, which I had never done in my career, by the way. I mean, in the early days of my career, I was one of the top recruiters and I recruited lots of people, but I never recruited that many people in a year. And I had written like 115 sales. I don't know. It was probably like another $150,000 of direct income for me, like just an extra 150,000. And literally, I'm not even playing. I did not leave my house. I did all of that at my kitchen table with my laptop, never left my house, did every appointment on Zoom, every transaction on Zoom, everything I did on Zoom. It was unbelievable.
Yep.
You see how this is possible, right? You
Of
see
course,
that,
100%.
right?
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
so that's like the whole name, like why our name is like online CEO. It's like you can do run entire business online without having to go knock on doors or like in person or whatever. Because like today's world has changed completely, and COVID was just the proof of that. It's like it was just like accelerated what was already happening. That's all it did. It accelerated what was already happening, and that's awesome. Like like $3,000 in an entire year to make 150 grand. That's a very significant ROI.
It's
Like,
a nice rate of return, huh, man? Hey,
yeah,
hey, look, Josue, man, this has been fucking badass, man. I'm sorry, excuse me, but I'm excited to talk with you, man, because you are just, you're talking about a lot of things I believe in a lot. And when you're talking about it, it's very believable to me. And I hope the audience sees this and hears this, that this is real. This is the future. There's no going back. Marketing online, building a business online, having complete freedom where you can travel around the world and do whatever the hell you want to do and still make money is a real thing. It's not just bullshit pie in the sky, just us sitting here making up stuff. It's real and it's doable and it's possible. And so, Josue, I want you to kind of just close out with us and talk, maybe directly at the audience and make a plea to them that they need to start figuring out that we are in a new world. I mean, especially with ChatGPT coming out and all these new technological advances, AI and lead generation, all these things. Make a plea to them and then tell us what specifically you do and how you can help the audience and why they would try to seek somebody like you out, and why you're valuable to the marketplace, especially right now.
yeah, of course. So I plead to the audience, like, please, like I am, in my opinion, I am the perfect example of somebody who's an immigrant, went the traditional route because that's what I was taught. I went to school, got an engineering degree. I have 2 master's degree, by the way, like 2 master's degree and an associate's degree, all because I was on a student visa this entire time until last year that I was able to get the green card. But I got all those degrees in marketing and business and all these different things. I did what the normal people like said that is success. And trust me, it's not. Like, unless you're going to be a lawyer or a doctor, like, it's not. You don't need that, like, unless you want to. Now, that's that. My plea is, like, please, if you want to change the current state that you're in, if you're not happy with what you're in financially or whatever, change something. Because if not, a year from now is going to pass and you're going to be in the exact same spot. So that's that. Now, in terms of what I do, so we really help people just make money with Instagram, with their personal brand, right? We help them grow their page and monetize it in an effective and profitable way. If somebody, for example, doesn't have an existing business or whatever the case may be, we plug them into, let's just say, a business like yours, right? Where they can make 70% commission, make a ton of money by selling a product that actually works, right? Instead of trying to build a business from zero. So whether somebody is an already existing business owner and they have a business and they want to market and sell more, we can help them. But then also I've seen people are like, hey, look, I don't want to do it. I'm just like, I'm happy with my current situation or my current job. I'm a cashier, Josue, like you were a couple of years ago, whatever the case may be. Then we can help those people too by simply placing them or helping them. Hey, look, this opportunity right here, you will make high ticket commissions. Now, how do we make this happen? This is step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. And we, a lot of times, even do a lot of the work for people as well. So when it comes to building systems and funnels and running the ads and like all the complicated stuff that people don't want to deal with, then we just do it all for people. So really depends on what people need. But in short, we just help people make money anywhere from 20 to 50K is what I've seen the average client with us makes per month, just using social media, specifically Instagram. So that's what I do.
Thank you for watching our short clips on Alonzo Academy. If you'd like to watch the next short clip, click here. If you'd like to watch the entire podcast, click here.